Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Raiders going up against the Chiefs. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Ryan Suckup has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
Taken down at the 27. That second down coming up. Handoff made. They'll mark him at the 29. Derek Johnson is a man who makes so many tackles for this Chiefs defense.
I watched Derek Johnson in college for the University of Texas. He was making tackles all the time down there, and he has continued that process even in the NFL. The Chiefs defense is just one of the best in the NFL. What a job that time of the run play. They get penetration, they get in the backfield, and they make the tackle for a loss.
The Raiders from the 27. On the money. Brought down right at the 50.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe. What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Tim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Offense lines up here. The Raiders take it from the 38. Right side. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, I know it was a short run that time by the offense, but it's what it's going to do for you long term. Keep running that football. Try to wear the defense down.
The Raiders from the 37. Buries the one who made the big stop.
The Raiders know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have 3rd and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on 3rd and long.
He'll throw it over the middle. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Hits the upright and goes wide of the mark. At quarterback, he was the first overall selection in the 2005 draft out of the University of Utah. Quarterback Alex Smith. Now 1st and 10. Charles has handed the football. Simms is there to make the tackle. It's now 2nd down. The Chiefs all bunched up here as they get set at the line. And they'll run the football with Charles. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Chiefs come out. 2 tight ends on the field. The Chiefs have it at the 44. They call his number once more. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Very few teams in the league can do this and run the football for first downs. Anytime it's in a situation, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, they don't even think about run because they're not tough enough to get it done. They have to throw it. Nice job by this offense.
2nd down coming up. Smith will have it in the pistol. Davis taking the handoff. Got a big lane. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Davis is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
Smith set in the pistol. First down at the 26. Davis has got it on the handoff. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 30. Keeps it here. He's brought to a halt. Third down. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. Offense lines up here. Looks to his left. Catch made. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
First down coming up.
Let's go.
They'll run it here. And that's Barry in on the stop. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. How do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play action to get the big plays down the field. How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Third down and 10. Finds his mark. Gains 12. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The Raiders approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Raiders now move the chains.
This is a route that's not running up in the NFL, the corner route. So many times, receivers just go across the field, they go short. But when you make these double moves like that, you get wide open, and what a throw by the quarterback.
The Raiders take it from the 43. And now here's the toss. And that's Barry in on the stop. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Gives it to him again. Brought down right at the 50. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. His mark. Brought down at the 26. We're early in this game, but this defense must figure out a way to cover up this tight end because he's putting up big numbers.
I don't know if they can stop him, Jim. It's so hard for defenses now to come up with ways to stop these tight ends. They look like power forwards of the NBA. They're big, they're strong, they're fast. What do you do?
Looking out wide. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Right side, brought down at the 20. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 3rd and 4. Jones-Drew's going to get it out of the eye. Here comes a field goal try to tie the game. And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate they do get the field goal try, and they make it.
He'll take it from the 10. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. They face first down. Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Keeps it here. Incomplete. Second down. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. To Avery. Avery takes the hit and is brought down.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40. They're going to get him here for a sack. They are set back in long-distance territory after that sack. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. From the gun. Catch made. And that's a gain of 9.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Jenkins, a receiver in the slot. Offense lines up here. Third down and 8. Play action fake. Looking to throw.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Raiders come onto the field for their next series. They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 20. Handoff. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Takes it from the eye. They'll mark him at the 22.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The jumbo set on the field. 3rd and 8. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession. The Chiefs come up with the stop and get the ball back on downs in excellent field position.
Well, there's 2 words you got to know about football, Jim. You know what it's called, or what those 2 words are? It's called game management, and that was not part of it right there. Bad decision to go for on 4th down.
First down and 10. Brings it in. That gains a few.
Once you get in the red zone, this defense does a good job of keeping everybody in front of them. Even though the quarterback throws a pass and it's completed, they give up very little yardage because of the good tackle.
Charles lined up in the backfield. Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it. And picks up the first.
Nice throw that time by the quarterback in the red zone. Gets a completion. And there's some tight spots. Not a lot of room, so you got to really drive the football in there.
with the passing game on first down. Pulls it in, and that gains a few. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to them. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this offense.
Second and goal from the 1, and he's in.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Count it. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Stewart's going to run this one out. And that return ends rather quietly, short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Raiders getting ready now to start their drive.
Get ready.
First down at the 16. Will go ground. Good for only a yard.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Houston's in on the tackle. The Chiefs call a timeout. They're first. Now looking at third down. It's a 2 tight end formation. On the money. Tackled down at the 28-yard line.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Back to the air here on first down. Reaches out and grabs it. On his way. The 20, the 10. Going to take it home for the touchdown.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Raiders for the point after. And the point after is good. The Chiefs ready to return the kick. Will they take any chances here before halftime after this game was just tied? Scores 10-10. And Davis is taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Chiefs offense now marches onto the field. Smith will take it right from the center. First down at the 20. Running room.
Charles is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. First down at the 43. Gets it out for the completion. That'll stop the play right there. The Chiefs are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Smith takes it from the gun. The defense gets the sack. That timeout by the offense. He'll try this one from 39. And the kick is good for 3.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. First and 10. He'll fire it out to the left. Sticks to his hands. And that's Johnson in on the stop. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one. Janikowski ready now to get the second half underway. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down, offense readying for the snap. Jenkins is lined up in the slot. The third quarter begins with this play. That leads us to second down. They've come out in the dime package. Jamal Charles can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. To Avery. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Taken down at the 21. The Raiders come onto the field now for this next series. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Takes it on the counter, and he's brought to the ground. Watching the ball fly deep down the field has been something we've grown accustomed to seeing today, Phil, and it's led to a bunch of big plays and touchdowns.
It's so exciting to see the football thrown deep down the field, and a guy catches it and runs for a touchdown. It's like going to a baseball game and seeing a home run. You're watching something special, and Jim, we have seen that here in this game today.
Moore's in the slot. Second down and 8. Outside now on the toss. Smith's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up a first down, oh my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Double tight end formation. First down at the 33. And they tackle him there at the 34. Now as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're down in this game.
Yeah, listen, I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it. Go ahead, try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you. The Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Second down now. 2 tight ends on the field here. Halfway through the third quarter. Throw to the left. Almost intercepted.
I think, Jim, you know, when you got a close game like this, it's third and long on the offensive side, you got to be smart. You know, don't take a chance. If you take a chance and cause a turnover, then that can turn the game around big time. So I expect the quarterback here to be very conservative with his decision.
Breaks free, and he's taken down.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Failed to pick up the first down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
What a surprising move that time by the coach. It's fourth and long. You got a close game here, and you go for it, and you fail. I don't know why you would take that chance so early.
coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
The defense comes out on the dime. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40. Smith's able to fake into the line and still has it. Avery takes the hit and is brought down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
1st and 10. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Goes to the left for a gain of about 5. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Smith's lining up in the pistol. Jamal Charles carries the football. He's tackled right at the 24. Now 3rd and 4 following the run. Jamal Charles is in the backfield. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Smith connects with Avery, and he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Smith's going to take it from the gun. To Bowe. Picked up a couple that time.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. 2nd and 8. Davis going to secure the handoff. Max all over that offense and brings him down.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Charles is going to take the handoff now. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing 1.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The kick is through for 3.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
Jones is going to test the coverage this time. He had nowhere to go, and they deck him at the 16-yard line. The Raiders are set for their next possession. Now 1st and 10. To the ground. That's DeVito making the stop.
Jim, this defensive end is so athletic. Well, it measures up to you because you're an athletic guy. He holds his position, stops the runner for no gain. Great job.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a tight game up to this point. You got 3rd and long. You're losing by a few points. You can't win the game on this play, but I'll tell you what, you can sure lose it. If you force this football down the field, you have a turnover, it could be the end of the game.
The jumbo set on the field. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Not far from a first down. They're going to go for it. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
Good job by the lineman.
Now as we go to the field, it's Taiwan Jones back deep for the kickoff. And Ryan Suckup is ready to get this one started. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Jones will run this one out. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Here's the offensive line, which must protect its quarterback today. 2nd down and 5. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Let's set the defensive lineup. One of the best safeties in the game out of Tennessee is Eric Berry.
He can run, and he can hit, and he can get it done. That's why he's one of the best safeties in the NFL. Every team needs a great safety, and they have one right here in Eric Berry. Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. With 2 hands, he has it, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a 4th down.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Raiders have it at the 44. Has his man. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
The Raiders come out in a jumbo set. Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down and 10. Down the field, a takeaway. And no return as this goes for a touchback. Here is the former overall #1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith. They come to the line of scrimmage, 1st down. Alex Smith looking long. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Smith's setting up now in the pistol. And they'll run the football with Charles. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Now 3rd and 10 following the run. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Throws to the right. Smith dumps it off to Charles. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
If they're going to take away all the receivers down the field, throw it short to your running back, and look what they can do in the open field. Nice run by the running back.
The Chiefs snap it at the 36. Jamal Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. 2nd down and 7. Davis handed the football. And he is brought down at the 39. This is 3rd down. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Makes the reception.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. First down on the way.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
Moore's got it, and a burst.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
The Raiders have it at the 34.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Moore's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Raiders have it at the 34. Johnson's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
It's a 2 tight end formation. 3rd and 10.
Johnson's able to knock that pass away for the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down, because I don't think he could have caught it. So if he can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
Williams got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now. So that means Tywan Jones will be back for the opening kick. Ryan Suckup in position as he'll be sending this kick towards the end zone to start today's game.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
There's been all kinds of buildup and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL to prepared and ready to go.
Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage.
Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass. Let's showcase this defense. And one of the top tacklers in the game today is linebacker Derek Johnson.
Derek Johnson, Jim, he has been doing it for a long time.
That ball has been picked off. Nice tackle.
He started his career in San Francisco, but found a home in as we go to the field. It's Niall Davis back deep for the kickoff. Sebastian Janikowski has it teed up for the opening kickoff.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
Takes off from the 5. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. He came into the league with the 49ers as the first pick in the draft in 05 and has found a home now in Kansas City. Quarterback Alex Smith. First down here. Jenkins is a receiver in the slot.
the defense gets a sack.
That time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
The Chiefs come out in a bunch set. Smith's got it in the gun. Gets it out for the completion. Brown's able to read that play and make the hit. For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated. What can you say about Jamal Charles? I think I just said it all.
Smith dumps it off to Charles. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stopped the offense that time.
Jenkins going to take this one from the 18.
And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
1st and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down. Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the first down, though.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 3rd down and 3.
Ball's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looks like they'll go 3-and-out on this series.
Well, the offensive coordinator is going to second-guess himself this time. 3rd short. The pass is incomplete. Now it's 4th down, and he's over there saying, I knew it. We should have run it.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
Anytime you go for it on 4th down in the NFL, there's going to be a lot of second guessing if you don't get it. So get ready for the second guessing. It is coming.
Charles lined up in the backfield. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Avoids the hit and slides.
And here we have 2nd down.
Jenkins is lined up in the slot. Smith's going to take it from the gun. The Chiefs get a 1st down. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a 1st down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Smith will have it in the pistol. 1st down at the 25.
And they'll give it to Jamal Charles.
Brought down just 2 yards shy of the 1st down marker.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Gets the handle here.
They deck him in the backfield. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing. 3rd and 6.
He's got the catch.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The kick is good.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
They bring him to the turf. It's first down as they head to the line. Moore's in the slot. The give. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. Second and 3 after that last carry. Double tight end formation. They'll go ground. Taking it right up the middle. Bailey's there to make the stop. Now third and short following the run. The jumbo set on the field. Right back to him. That picks up 7.
When it's third and short, the defensive line, you got to guess. You got to think it's going to be a run play. I don't know what they were thinking. They let the offense just push them back, and they give up the first down. Good job by the offense, though.
Brought down after a gain of 6. As we get a look at the defensive starters, this secondary will certainly need to be on point here in the passing game. 2 tight ends on the field here. They hand it off to him again.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
3rd and 2 here after the run. They bring in the extra tight end. Looking across the middle. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Here we go. Big decision right here for the coach. 4th and short, trailing at the end of the first half near midfield. What do? Sometimes this guy is daring. Let's find out.
4th down, close to the first, so the offense stays on the field.
The Raiders have it at the 44. And he hauls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
Moore's got it. First down.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Looking to the right side and throwing. Moore's got it on a pass that had some heat.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Looking to go up top again on first down. Smith's able to swat the pass away.
He did everything right, didn't he, the cornerback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
What a drive this has been. 2nd and goal from the 8. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
This has been a long drive so far. Here's the handoff to Maurice Jones-Drew. And that's Ali in on the stop.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on 3rd and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points. That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Chiefs come out for the next possession.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
3-step drop. Eyeing that left side. Smith connects with Bo. They'll mark him at the 28.
Well, it's not quite a first down, but a good read, good throw, good catch. Oh, a lot of good there, isn't it, Jim? But nice job by the offense. Now they got 2nd and short. Look out. Who knows what the next play is going to be?
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Wide open for the catch.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Offense lines up here. Alex Smith will take it right from the center. 1st and 10. Throwing now to his left. Shearman's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Offense lines up here. 3rd down and 2. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Let's go.
Toss to the outside. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
This will be 2nd down. The Raiders bring in an extra tight end for this play. Has his man. Taken down at the 39.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the 1st down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
1st down here after the completion. Here's the 1st snap after the big play. They're going back up top. He has the grab, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. The Raiders have tried to lean on the passing attack so far. Moore's been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out, he can get yards after the catch.
They come out in the 1st half and tried to get the football as often as possible in the hands of their top receiver.
Well, what we're seeing, there's so many ways to get the football to the wide receiver in today's game. Formations, you can move these guys all around. You could stack them up. So if you want to get the football to them, you can, and it's an awesome job so far.
While this game is tied, the passing attack has been on go. So moving forward, Phil, they have to like the situation the rest of the way.
Oh, they love the situation on the offensive side, Jim. The coach is over there. He doesn't know which play to call because everything he calls in the passing game, it's working.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 1st down at the 17. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Has his target. Gains 14.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Heading right. That's a gain of only a yard. And here in what's been a very competitive game so far, you see that the rushing numbers can certainly be an area that they can improve on to maybe push them in front the rest of the way.
Yeah, stay with the running game. The game is tied. You said it right, so don't panic. Stay with the running game, and sooner or later, I think it'll get going.
Again, they'll lean on it. That brings the play to an end.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Gets, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In the 3rd and goal, your offensive line just rope grades the defense out there and get the touchdown running the football.
The Raiders for the point after. Makes the PAT. The Raiders defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. And a touchback. The Chiefs now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Charles is lined up in a single back formation. Now 1st and 10. Catch is made by Dwayne Bowe. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 9. Set up screen. Breaks the tackle. Tackles made. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. On the way, 3rd down. Smith set in the pistol. Throws the pass. The catch is made. Gains 19. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. Smith will avoid the hit and slide down. 2nd down coming up. No time to huddle now. Alex Smith from the gun. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Chiefs have to take their final timeout. That's it. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Smith by himself in the backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. So that's going to do it for the 1st half. Raiders are up in this one.
This is the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the 1st half. Both teams have done enough to be leading here to this point, but in a close game, you know the 2nd half is going to have some more twists and turns, which should lead to some excitement. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the 1st half.
Jones going to test the coverage here. And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. The Raiders getting set now for the next series. It's a 2 tight end formation. 1st down at the 15. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Now as we look at the numbers, here's a team winning, even though they have not been running the football with great dominance today.
No, they haven't run it well, and of course, when you're winning the game and it gets in the 2nd half, you'd like to run the football to work the clock down. If I was them, I would keep trying to run the football.
2nd down and 7. Handoff out of the I formation. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Out to the left. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick 4th down.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
The offense is on the field on 4th and 8. Double tight end formation. Trying to work that left side.
Moore's got the catch and the first.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Houston's able to knock the pass away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 10. Secures it with 2 hands.
The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wideout today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air.
Barry's in on the tackle. Talk about controlling the flow of the game. Another first down, and the drive keeps on going.
Yeah, why not? The defense, they're just sitting over there. They're taking the hits and not even fighting back. It's a terrible job by the defense. That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. Also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
And no return here, so Smith will start this drive from the 20. The Chiefs offense now coming out. Smith will take it right from the center.
1st down and 10. Jamal Charles carries the football.
Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
2nd down here. Offense lines up here. And they'll run the football with Charles. Tackles made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that 1st down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
1st down at the 34. Charles has got the first as he's brought down.
The Chiefs offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun.
Looks to his left.
Makes the reception.
The tackle is made.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Charles lined up in the backfield.
Tight ends in motion here. 2nd down and 7.
After a short delay, now they'll run it. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the 1st down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the 1st down.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41. Charles left side.
And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Williams, a receiver in the slot.
2nd and 6.
Here's the handoff. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The Chiefs have it at the 29. Davis taking the handoff and pick up about 4.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 25. Another handoff right back to him.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time.
Smith takes it from the gun.
He's looking to the right here on this throw. That's a huge third down conversion, especially after all of the failures leading up to this point.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach if they can punch this in for the touchdown.
1st and 10.
Jamal Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
It's a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board.
Marching down the field and taking their time. 2nd down and 9.
Almost intercepted.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. The long drive continues. Mounting a serious drive.
Out of the gun.
Screen.
Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
The kick is good.
Yeah, that was a good job that time by the defense. They were bending. They did not break, and all they did was give up a field goal.
And he's met head on right there at the 20.
1st down here. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Handoff made. He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the defense. What an effort and what speed. That time they get in the backfield and tackle the runner for a loss.
The Raiders have it at the 24. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for this offense.
Well, when you have good team speed on the defensive side, you can make plays just like this. You can get in the backfield and tackle the running back for a loss.
Favorable bounce this time as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback.
First down coming up.
Smith lining up in the pistol. The Chiefs will approach this play from out of the pistol. Setting up screen to Avery. Going to take it the distance.
It is hard to make a tackle from behind out there in open space with the speed of all these guys in the NFL, but a good job that time by the defense making that tackle.
Smith setting up now in the pistol.
1st and 10.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
The Chiefs take it from the 28, and the quarterback is taken down.
Well, when you have an offense that likes to send the running backs out on pass routes, sometimes you're going to get in trouble. The defense sends more guys than the offensive line can block, And what happens? The quarterback goes down.
Wide receivers are bunched up.
Alex Smith from the gun.
They're setting up screen. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And he muffs it. The ball's on the ground. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line.
Oh, that was close, wasn't it? The return team, they don't block anybody, but very fortunate to recover their own fumble.
They bring in the extra tight end.
The Raiders take it from the 28.
Taking off. Breaks out of the tackle.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
38. 38.
Now 1st and 10. It's the old counter play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming up, 2nd down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Throws to the right. Moore's got the catch and the first.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line, and sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
Get ready.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Catch made.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st down here after the completion. This play set up by the long gainer. Back to the air here on 1st down. Johnson's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
Get ready.
2nd and goal from the 5. Flip to the outside. That's a touchdown.
This offense, they are so aggressive. I love it, man. Even though they had the lead, they kept pressing the issue, and they got another touchdown to increase that lead.
The Raiders with an extra point try on the way. Driving extra point is good. The Chiefs will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 24-6. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
They face 1st down. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun.
The defense gets the sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time they collapse on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
After the incomplete pass, it's 3rd down.
Jenkins lined up now as a slot receiver.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. like a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still third down.
A lot to overcome here, especially that penalty. And it's third down. Jenkins is lined up in the slot. Smith's going to be in the pistol here. He makes the catch. He's tackled right at the 36.
I'm sure the head coach at time was sitting over on the sidelines thinking about his punt team in a third and long situation. He didn't expect his offense to pick it up, but they did it. What a job. Give them a lot of credit. Good job.
First down at the 36. Smith dumps it off to Charles. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment.
Jenkins is in the slot.
2nd and 9. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Looking for some daylight up the middle. He's stacked up at that point. It'll be third down.
They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. Smith takes it from the gun. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football. Bad job by the receiver that time.
This is going to set up a change of possession.
My gosh, you talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
The Raiders have it at the 34. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
The Raiders take it from the 33. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
It's about managing the football game. That's why they ran the football right there. Not a big gain, but sometimes you have to be predictable. You have the lead. You're trying to get rid of the clock. You got to run it.
The jumbo set on the field. On the money. Gains 16.
The Chiefs have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Moore's been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Looking to go up top again on first down. Touchdown in the late stages.
Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turn out the lights, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
He made it.
The Chiefs' hopes are now slim and none as they surrender a late score.
The score's 31-6. Davis is running this one out.
Fights off the hit.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Chiefs are set now for their next possession. Jenkins going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down at the 19.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 2nd down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Interception. And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
And that's Johnson in on the stop.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
After running it, it's second down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Takes it out of the eye. He's brought to a halt. Third down on the way. How much did it surprise you, Phil? Final summation that this game was so one-sided.
Now, to say surprised, shocked. I am shocked. I thought this game could actually turned out the other way, but the fact that it was just a blowout, what a surprise. And I know the losing team, hey, they got a lot of questions they got to answer in one short week.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Moore's Raiders going up against Thomas's Broncos. Now we'll take you out to O.Co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Bolden's the deep back for the opening kick. And Sebastian Janikowski looks set now to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 7. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
One of the biggest icons ever at quarterback, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning is truly a field general. He tells everybody what to do, then he's able to execute it.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Manning comes out in the pistol. Ball's got it on the handoff. In on the stop. The offensive lineup includes tight end Julius Thomas, a former college basketball player at Portland State.
Yeah, how about that transition? He plays 1 year of football at Portland State, becomes a 4th-round draft pick, and then he just has an outstanding year in 2013. He is a terrific athlete.
Here's a look at the defensive starters and a good look at the secondary, a group that could be the difference in this game today.
Walker.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short, defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
It'll be a touchback.
So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
They'll run it here. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He's brought down at the 30-yard line.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Let's go.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. He'll get it again.
They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
Not afraid to gamble this early in the game. Going for it on 4th down.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
Finds his mark. That's a gain of 10.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
Wow, for a loss on that tackle.
They went with the ground game on 1st down, bringing up 2nd. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Another carry here.
And he is tackled at the 44.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. Got the completion.
That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, you play this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
For about 4.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
The Raiders break huddle and show a jumbo look. They feed it to him one more time.
The Broncos guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Maurice Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield. Moore's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Handoff. Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. This long drive continues. They'll run it with him again. Gains 11.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now it becomes tricky. Can you deceive the defense where you get a chance to get a score?
Play after play after play here on this drive. Leading on that running attack again here on first down.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
What a drive this has been.
2nd and goal from the 8.
Back to the ground. Gains about 3.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
This has been a long drive so far.
3rd and goal at the 5.
Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Gets about 4 yards that time.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this short run, and it's a touchdown.
That time on 4th and goal, the offense goes for it. The defense is all excited. They want to try to stop them, and they make bad mistakes and give up the touchdown.
The point after is good.
Moore's probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive. A drive in which he contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score. He'll take it from the 4. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
Peyton Manning under center. The Broncos this time will go with 2 tight ends.
Just a quick drop back. Set up screen. Catch made. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Broncos line up in the pistol offense.
2nd and 12.
Ball's going to secure the handoff.
And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Broncos in the pistol.
3rd and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
And it'll be Colquitt back to punt.
Jenkins is going to take this one from the 16. Gains 13. First down on the way.
Get ready.
Will go ground, middle, and that's a gain of 10. able to move the chains after that last run. Nickel formation for the defense here. First down here after the run.
The Raiders approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package.
Reaches out and snatches it.
The Raiders have clearly been focusing on getting some of their big weapons involved here in the first half. Moore's been a menace out there in the secondary with huge first-half totals.
He does have a lot of talent. That's why they try to get the football to him. But the play design by the offensive coordinator, outstanding. That's why we're seeing such a big game from the wide receiver.
First down at the 49.
A near interception, that time by Harris.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Incomplete. Talib was in the vicinity.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Third down and 10.
Good defense to deflect the pass and force the incompletion.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's one of the reasons why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Double tight end formation. They fail to convert, and now a change of possession.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Ball lines up in the backfield.
First down and 10.
Manning with the give. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
Manning out of the gun.
He'll throw it over the middle.
Welker's got it, and a first.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. Ball's going to take the handoff now.
That'll stop the play right there.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. And off the mark on that short throw.
It's third down coming up.
Peyton Manning from the shotgun.
He'll fire it out to the left.
Got the completion.
All the quarterbacks in the NFL, they'd all be great if they had all day to throw like this. When you give an average quarterback this kind of time, he turns into a great quarterback.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here.
Manning from the gun. Finds Thomas. That's a gain of 6. Nothing too exciting here, just plowing ahead, getting closer to that goal line.
Well, they're trying to find out if this defense has the courage and toughness to stand up to him. So far, they haven't. This defense, they better pick it up if they think they're going to stop this off.
That's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
And the point after is good. Got a tie game now, getting set to kick it off. The score's 7-7. is made right around the 26-yard line. The Raiders will begin their drive from the 26 now. Two tight ends on the field here. To the ground. He's got some daylight. Warren's there to take him down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down, 4 to go. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
Jim, sooner or later you get in these situations, you got to throw the football. As we have seen today, they keep trying to run it, but there's not much there to go.
Offense lines up here. He's going to get another carry. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
Miller's so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
The jumbo set on the field. The Raiders take it from the 33. Throws to the right. Pulls it in. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
The risk paid off that time for the coach. He goes for it on 4th down, and the offense picks it up. That'll give you some momentum.
They bring in the extra tight end. First down at the 40. He's tackled right at the 43.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in. Gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
A timeout charge to the offense. It's now second down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Right back to him one more time. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
They call his name again. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They are close enough to a first to go for it here on 4th down. It's a 2 tight end formation. Back to him. And a run. Ball comes out. The defense has the football. He's brought down. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine. Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
After the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Moore's a receiver in the slot. Takes it again. And they get to him at the 45. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. Halftime, 2 minutes away. And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Makes the catch. Harris there that time with a tackle.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you've got that defense guessing.
First down here after the completion.
Offense lines up here. Throw to the left. Reaches out and grabs it. Harris is the one who brings him to the ground.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Touchdown.
We're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
The Raiders now will tack on the extra point. The point after try is in the books.
The Broncos back deep, ready to receive.
Bolden's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Broncos are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Ball lines up in the backfield. First down at the 20. Still on his feet. Thomas has got it. First down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Wasting little time.
Has the reception all alone.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the wide receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Manning's got it in the gun.
And he's taken down. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. After that sack, it's now second down and 17.
Ball's on the right side, split out wide. Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. It's over to Welker. Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down. Thomas has moved from the tight end position to the slot. Manning's going to take it from the gun. It's over to Welker. Manning sends it to Welker.
Good piece of tackling.
The Broncos have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Welker's been a favorite target, Phil.
He has. And listen, when you have that kind of talent on the outside, you got a quarterback that can put it on the money. The offensive line, they're having an outstanding day, too. It adds up to a lot of receiving yards.
Makes the grab. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. And that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on first and goal.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. First down at the 25. The give out of the eye.
Tackled down at the 28-yard line. It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. That's the end of the first half. And you've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line.
First down here.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Von Miller ends the play. Moore's been a busy receiver today as he's flown through this secondary on his way to a big game, Phil.
He has everything you want in a wide receiver. First off, he's fast, he's able to make sharp cuts, and he has a good pair of hands. That's going to lead to a lot of catches and a lot of yards.
He's tackled right at the 31. Third down now.
Let's go.
On the money.
And the tackle is made at the 41.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Brought down at the 41-yard line. That leads us to second down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Moore's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
First down following the long play. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Second and 10. Has his target and picks up the first down.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets a completion.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. Here, they jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown.
Well, just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. no return as this goes for a touchback. The Broncos are set for their next possession. First down at the 20. Finds Thomas. Thomas tackled down at the 36.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First and 10. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Ball lines up in the backfield. The Broncos will take the snap from the 35. Finds Thomas. Brown's there to make the tackle.
Well, on second down that time, nice decision by the quarterback. Now they got it to third and short. The defense, it all goes against them, of course. Now they don't know whether it's going to be a run or a pass.
Third down and 3. Gets the handle here. Running to his right. There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
He'll get it again, and he's brought to the ground.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Manning set in the pistol. The Broncos take it from the 43. Takes another handoff. Picks up about 2.
Ball's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Manning's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. The Broncos snap it at the 41.
Well, a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it, but 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
And this will end up in the end zone for a touchback. It's first down as they head to the line. Double tight end formation. The give goes to the left. Gets about 9 on the play. Second down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. They'll go ground. Ward that time in on the tackle.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
First and 10. Back to the ground now on first down. Brought down at the 32.
Safeties now in the NFL have to cover like a corner, and they got to tackle like a linebacker. And that time the safety came up, and he tackled like a linebacker and stopped that outside run.
That's second down coming up. The Raiders are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Moore's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. And as these numbers will show you, this wide receiver has been a big part of why they're in front today.
You talk about those numbers. You know, the coaches on the sidelines, they have those same numbers. Look at them and say, hey, we got to stop this, change the defense, double cover him every once in a while. I think that would really help.
Nice tackle.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 9. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Jones-Drew lined up in the backfield.
3rd and 10. Keeps his legs moving. Harris gets a hand in there and knocks it away.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL. In obvious passing situations like this one on 3rd down, can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
2 tight ends on the field here. Has his man. Moore's able to get the job done and picks up the 1st down.
I don't know if I agree with that call going for it on 4th down here in the 2nd half when you got a little lead, but the coach is confident. They go for it on 4th down. They pick it up, and that keeps the drive going.
One last play before the quarter ends. Here's the handoff. Taken down at the 33. Second down here after that run play. Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Here's the quick toss. Taken down at the 27.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Gives it to him again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Good job by the offense. Another 1st down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The long drive continues. They want to keep feeding him the football. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run. Mounting a serious drive. Maurice Jones-Drew. Talib's the one who made the big stop.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Offense heads to the line for the 13th play of this drive. This long drive continues.
Get ready.
3rd and 4. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
Manning out of the gun. Welker's got the catch and the 1st.
The Broncos just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Manning's lining up in the pistol. It's 2nd down and 3. Handoff made. Rock for a loss on that play.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play. They got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
Welker's lined up in the slot. 3rd down and 7. He's looking to the right here on this throw. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance. Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide receiver to step up for your football team and focus on him and see if he can get it done. But I'll tell you this, in the NFL now, you need 3 good wide receivers on every single team.
Now 1st and 10. Balls handed the football. Picks up 8 here.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. Throws to the right. Throws it toward the sideline. And what a catch.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
No margin for error. Into the end zone for the touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us. And they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. Jones will run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Raiders offense heads on to the field. They bring in the extra tight end. 1st down and 10. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Time's running out of this one, midway through the 4th. A near interception, that time by Harris.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
3rd down and 10. Looking across the middle, finds his mark. That brings the play to an end. Bill, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you. There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
The Raiders have it at the 29. A near interception, that time by Harris.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The coach is going to go for it. Offense lines up here. The Raiders have it at the 29. Long ball to James Jones. Well, we'll be switching sides with this one. Ball's going the other way. The Broncos do a great job here on defense, making the stop on 4th and long.
Yeah, 4th and long, there's only so few things you can do, Jim. So the defense was ready. They're well coached in situations like this, and they get it done.
1st and 10. Manning over to Thomas. Thomas tackled, but earns a new set of downs.
When we were at practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down following the run. The game is tied, and time is a factor. Manning's got it in the gun. Play fake. Manning into coverage that time, and incomplete.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time. If you're the quarterback, it's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Peyton Manning under center. 3rd and 12 to go. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And converts on the 3.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Fights through that hit, and they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They come to the line, and it's first down. This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. Moore's got the catch and the first. Just look at what the quarterback has done in this game, but it's not enough at this point to be leading in this game, Phil.
Yeah, he's going to look at the stat line and say, hey, he had an outstanding game, but they got to find a way to win. It just tells you it's not all about the quarterback. The team has to.
And we're back. Now just 2 minutes remaining. Offense is down here, but they have the ball with a chance to make things happen. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Moore's in the slot. 1st and 10. Throws the pass. Sticks to his hands. That's a pickup of 14. The Broncos continue to look to their top target on the day. Moore's been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
Throwing now to his left. Could have been intercepted that time by Moore.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted, and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
The Raiders take it from the 43. And that's Talib, who almost came away with a pick.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
3rd down coming up, needing a first at this point. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Harris there to take it down. Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense when you see what they've done so far here today, Jim. They kept their heads about them, and they just calmly executed that 3rd down play.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Miller's going to make the tackle.
Hard to score a touchdown sometimes when you get in the red zone in the NFL. Why? Because the defense doesn't have to worry about passes down the field. The offense runs it. They are ready to get it done, and they do, and stop the offense for a short gain.
They'll run it here, and it's Von Miller who takes a stand. This is an almost must-convert scenario. 3rd down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive, call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
The Raiders are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Jones-Drews had a lot of trouble finding space, and here in the second half, they can't continue to wait.
Yeah, good point, Jim. How long do you wait on this running game? And the running game is all about power, and the offensive line has not had that today. That's why they're losing here in the second half.
The Raiders back on the field, inside the red zone. They might be trailing, but they have a great shot right now to score. They won't risk it. They're going to kick the field goal. Runs it in for the touchdown. What a fascinating play play call. They go ground on the last play of the game, and they get the victory.
Oh, it was a great play call, no doubt about it. An awesome job by the offensive line blocking up front, and the run wins the game. What a call.
A final play touchdown to win the game. What a finish to remember.
Yeah, how about that? The last play of the game. To score a touchdown, that will, hey, 20 years from now, you'll still be thinking about this game.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nantz saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.